Imagine a private investigator trying to uncover a company's secrets. Instead of kicking down the front door or picking the locks, they sit quietly in a parked car across the street, simply watching. They note who walks into the lobby at 9 in the morning, what uniform the delivery drivers wear, and what kinds of documents the employees toss into the public dumpster out back. In cybersecurity, we call this passive reconnaissance. It is the process of gathering technical information about a target strictly by observing the digital footprint they leave behind in public spaces on the internet. As ethical security researchers, we adopt this exact mindset. We look for the open windows and the discarded blueprints so we can warn the building owners before a malicious attacker exploits them. We gather detailed, highly sensitive intelligence about a target's internal operations without ever sending a single packet of data to their actual property. To find this digital trash, we first look to the manual methods of searching through the internet's open records. Think of a search engine like a hyper-efficient librarian who possesses a perfect photographic memory of every single page of every book ever published. Normally, you ask this librarian for a broad topic, like a recipe or a news article, and they bring you the most popular books. An attacker, however, asks for the mistakes. They use a technique called Google Dorking. Google Dorking is the practice of using advanced search operators to filter results and uncover hidden information. It is the equivalent of handing the librarian a secret code word, instructing them to ignore the books entirely and only bring back private diaries that employees accidentally dropped in the public reading room. In practice, this means typing highly specific text operators into a standard search bar to filter out normal websites and isolate sensitive files. For example, typing file type log tells the search engine to show text-based log files. These often contain accidentally exposed server data, including raw passwords. Or typing in title index of reveals hidden website folders and back-end directories administrators forgot to protect with a password. Notice the primary rule of passive reconnaissance at play here. We found these sensitive back-end files entirely through the search engine's cached memory. The target server has no idea we are looking at its data. By knowing exactly what to ask, manual dorking enables a standard search engine to locate sensitive back-end files without ever interacting with the target server. Manual searching works well for a single target, but attackers also want to map vulnerabilities across the entire internet at scale. They use automated tools that act like a fleet of millions of tiny drones, deployed to fly over a massive city and photograph open windows. These drones never land on the buildings, and they never trigger a motion alarm. They simply observe the architecture from public airspace and report back. The most famous tool for this is Shodan. Shodan is an automated search engine designed specifically to map internet-connected devices rather than regular websites. It constantly sweeps the internet, scanning digital addresses to catalog hardware plugged into the global network. You will find thousands of unprotected security cameras streaming live video and massive corporate databases containing customer records left open to the public internet. Ethical researchers use this exact drone imagery to identify massive exposures, allowing them to notify companies and secure the data before malicious actors can download it. Automated scanning removes the need to actively probe a target, bringing the internet's open secrets directly to the observer on a silver platter. Combining manual searches with automated scanners shows that the primary vulnerability for most networks is the technical data they unintentionally expose to the public internet. Hollywood trains us to expect cyber attacks to be noisy, complex operations involving rapidly typing hackers breaking through complex firewalls. In reality, the most effective defense against passive reconnaissance is aggressively shrinking your digital footprint. By cleaning up exposed logs, removing old subdomains, and locking down back-end databases, you make your business significantly harder to map. You force the attacker to make noise if they want to find a way in. Understanding how you are seen is the very first step to becoming invisible. Welcome to CySec Frame, and welcome to offensive security from zero.